the most difficult question to answer for most of the B school students in their first year is marketing or finance. Alright, the most of their time they will think about the marketing, whether should do marketing, I'm more suitable for marketing or finance, HR systems, operations, consulting. These are the 5-6 main areas which are people can focus. So in this video I'll talk about which should be your focus or how you can focus on or make an informed decision for that. Alright, I'll start with marketing. Marketing is basically you will be getting a job in 5 areas: FMCG, sales, FMCG marketing, B2B is business to business concern marketing, IT, marketing of financial services, which is the most difficult and the more interesting area, and the media and advertising. These are the 5 areas where you will be working in. So if you are acumen towards these areas, you should choose marketing. Please be prepared. Most of the students from any B schools will end up in sales to start with. Fine. Everyone, you right from IIM Ahmedabad to Jamal Bajaj to various good B schools, they will start with the sales career. I think it's a very good idea to start with FMCG. FMCG should be the most sought after area, especially in the placements and short placements, because the learning curve is very, very high. I worked in PepsiCo for 2 months in my summer vacation, so that was the biggest learning curve for me so far. Right? So you will learn a lot from there. Please be prepared for travel, and you have to be extrovert if you're trying to join sales, because you have to talk to a lot of people. You should be very, very energetic. So these are the kind of inbuilt criteria which you should have before you choose sales. And the biggest problem of sales is most misunderstood topic. Most of the people think if I join FMCG, I'll sell soaps. A, yes, you are selling soaps end of the day, yes. But B, you're not exactly selling soaps because you're not directly going to customer. What you are doing is you are going to meet the area, you will become an area sales manager. Most of the good B schools will join as an area sales manager. And your role will be to talk to dealers, not to the shopkeepers. Maybe you will go for the visits to learn, but gradually you will not talk to the shopkeepers. You are doing things at the wholesale level. Cartons and cartons of soaps, not individual soaps. Alright, so don't worry about sales. Sales is a part of everyone. The biggest salesman is a consultant. I was a consultant for 2 years, so I know about the consulting. So it's all about sales. Fine. So getting into a B school, preparing for interviews, convincing your family to let you go out on a holiday is all part of your sales. So your sales is in your everyday life. Fine. So don't worry about, don't feel demotivated that I have to do sales. Sales is a very normal thing. It's a very good thing. Alright. Second thing is finance. Retail banking. Most of the B schools, most of, say for example, B school number 20 to 50. Fine, not the top 20, but the 20 to 50 B schools, most of the common finance jobs are in retail banking, corporate banking, asset management, and IT. These are the 4 areas where you will be working as. Fine. So if you're trying to do finance, please, you should have attention to detail. You should be willing to sit on your seat for longer hours. So be prepared for that, 16 hours. So the basic difference between marketing and finance is marketing in the MBA term is all about gas. You should know how to speak, or you should know about the world and all these things. Whereas finance is all about learning. You have to read books and books of this. My friends are even learning today after doing their MBA after 2-3 years now. Fine, so they're still learning. So MBA, your learning curve will never end. You have to learn. But in marketing, it's more about implementation. Take finance. If you are more of an individual person, you can work alone. You will be given tasks and you can perform your tasks. Great. So you are a finance person. If you can lead teams, you are a marketing person, because marketing mostly you will start leading teams. You will be leading a group of dealers. So you have to talk to the various dealers and get your work done. So if you are that kind of person who can go getter, who can do and get the job done, then marketing is more suitable for you. So finance is more of a hardcore learning and financial things. 3 other careers which you can choose from is IT, consulting, and operations. I'll start with consulting because that's the area where I belong to. Management consulting, domain consulting, technology consulting, and in-house consulting. These are 4 areas you'll be working at. Management consulting, obviously there are vacancies and all, but the percentage of people who get into these is very, very less. Hardly 1% of the B schools will get into the consulting zone, so it's very, very less, 1 in 100 kind of thing. So domain consulting, technology consulting, yes, most of the IT people will be hiring you for the domain consulting. For example, if you are expert in finance, so you may be joining a IT company as a finance domain expert, which is very normal. Technology consultant, of course, similar lines of your domain consulting. In-house consulting, or a lot of the groups, major big group houses, corporate houses, they are hiring management people for the in-house consulting. For example, they'll hire you. Last year, one of the IIM Bangalore students was hired in a lateral placement by Reliance. So his job was to look at various cities, go to various cities, find out where Reliance can open up their Reliance footwear ka showrooms. Alright, so that's a kind of a profile. It's an in-house consulting role, so which you can get. IT and operations are the two areas which I'll talk about. IT, three roles which you'll get through IT is a business development BD, business analyst BA, or the delivery. Delivery is your IT assignments or work in IT parts. If you're working in delivery, then it's similar to what you have been doing as a normal IT guy as well. So you don't need any, so there's not much use of your IT skills, but more of your management skills you use there. BD and BA role, yes, BD is more of marketing, and business analyst is more of the analytical skills which you have gained over the next 2 years in your MBA. Operations is about three things: supply chain management, Lean Six Sigma, and the industrial things of operations. So these are 3 years you're working at. The biggest misconception about operations is that you will only work in media, you will only work in factories. No. The biggest people who hire operation people are consultants. It's a shortcut into consulting, into IT and banks. So these are 3 people who are hiring operation like anything. Fine. So don't worry, if you're taking operation, doesn't mean you're going to end up in a factory. You'll be working in the big corporate houses as well. Fine. So IT, yes, if you look at IT is a common hiring people for all of them, because obviously the trend is like that in the, not in the top 10 B schools, top 20 B schools, but B grade B schools, most of the people will end up, or a better job for them will be IT, where they will be working as. Apart from what you like, if you are among the top 20 B schools in India, then obviously you can choose what you want to do. I joined Jamal Bajaj with a focus on finance, but ended up doing my strategy operations and in strategy and worked for consulting because I wanted to do consulting. I went with the focus of finance, but I moved to consulting because I started liking consulting. This is an evolution which will happen the first year. So first year of most of the B school is going to be common. So the first year you will learn everything. Do not focus on marketing or finance or operations, do everything. Then at the end of the year, you will have time to do your introspection and what you want to work at. I started with finance, but later on within first month, I worked for ICICI Bank in a consulting project. That's where I started liking consulting. And what mistake I did was I ignored finance at all. 100% ignored HR and finance and IT, I ignored it all. Unfortunately or fortunately, my first assignment after my MBA as a consultant was in Paris and working on HR project. Alright, so that's the kind of a biggest, this is normal for me. For finance, I did my project in HR and then I joined consulting because of Lean and Six Sigma. I consider myself to be expert in this area and supply chain management. But I ended up working in banks in UK, in HR. So all my life I worked everything. Last project of my corporate career was in HR. So it was in Lean. So all other my life I was working in other areas. So be open for everything. The best MBA or the good MBA will learn everything. Fine. Or the general management is the best way of doing MBA. Specialization will come in second year. Alright, so choose your specialty accordingly. Last thing which I want to talk about is that if you're not in the top 10, top 20 B school, rather than what you want, you should also look at, apart from what you want, you should look at what is the placement scenario of the college. Some people, for example, are not very good in finance. So even if you do your MBA in finance, you'll end up working in a marketing area of finance. The bank will hire you, but they'll hire you for a finance job, marketing job. So in that kind of a scenario, look at the placements. If the 70% or the 80% of the companies are coming from marketing, you better take marketing. Alright, so choose your career accordingly. Trust me, this is the most important decision of your life. Which direction you want to lead your life will depend on this. Alright, thank you.